Also, another thing that a lot of people need to know about me is that even though it seems like I can go on about things for ages and come up with all of this insightful stuff, most of the time when I talk, I will say a point with a lot more words than I need to, and then a lot of the time, I don't know how to end my sentence, and I just say it again with some slightly different words, and then I just kind of trail off into, yeah. You know, I kind of envy the ability to say something with 1 or 2 words. I mean, listen to this. Like, this conversation has been like 95% me waffling. You know, Blood has been waffling the entire time, and then you've succinctly come up with a response to everything that I've said in like a short sentence. So, you know, like that's just who we are. That's who we are. We're different.
True. We're kind of polar opposites in that regard, which I always kind of think is funny because sometimes you're like, so this, and I'm just like, yeah, so this shit was like stupid, and then everyone in the group collab will just laugh at the fucking stark difference between the way we just explained the same fucking point. It's so fucking funny.
Exactly. I am an expert in wasting people's time, and you know, you don't need to be that. You're out here and you're gonna be summing up everything in succinct bullet points. That's it. You're a bullet points talker, and that looks good on a PowerPoint. You're gonna be really good if people tried to market me in like a PowerPoint in a presentation room. It would be one of those memes where it's like a paragraph that has a font that's so small you can't actually make out the words, and then for you it would just be like lol.
Mine would be like and impact.
Like, they both mean the same thing. Both of those words mean the same thing.
Yeah, I do think though, like your ability to just kind of like, you know, unnecessarily comment or like add additional vocabulary into sentences, it's very good when like solo streaming or like doing like Zatsu type content, because you can just fill the dead ear like that, you know. So I do think it is a skill you can very easily utilize, which you have for the most part. I feel like I watch your like, you do this thing when you play games, like you are more like talking while the game is there instead of like reacting to the game in some instances, which I think is like low-key better, because that way, like if the game is fucking not that interesting, you can just kind of say what you want. And if it was me, I'd be like, well, shit, what do I say about this boring ass game?
Yeah, I mean, streaming is weird because it's like you have chat, and a lot of the time you're sort of talking with chat. And it's like a conversation, but also chat is only able to say little sentences. And then if you've got slow mode on, they're only able to say a little sentence once every 45 seconds or so. Whereas you need to be saying stuff all the time. And I get a weird level of anxiety if I've been quiet. Like if I don't say anything for 5 or more seconds in a stream, I think like, well, people are going to get bored. And then I just start yapping again. Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever had this, but I have this problem now where in real life, when I'm talking to people, I will notice that I just keep filling the gaps. Like if someone doesn't cut me off, I will just keep talking forever, because I've been so trained by Zatsudan. Like I have that Zatsudan brain now, where I recognize I'm the only person vocally making sounds right now. So if I don't talk, no one talks. So I just have to keep this going for as long as possible. And I remember like a good few months ago, like sort of like summer of like, I don't really remember. I went to a pub quiz with my family, and there was like one of the questions about it was about like something film related, and that's like my sort of, you know, like what I have a big interest in. And I suddenly like remembered an anecdote, and I was talking I think for like 20 fucking minutes, and I only noticed that like, oh shit, this is really obnoxious. I have to stop. Like I genuinely didn't even notice how much I was talking. I don't know if you've ever like reached that point where streaming kind of changes the way that you talk to people. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I think no. I think off stream, I'm more honest about stuff that I'm already pretty honest about online.